The contractor needs to be confident that when they send in their customer, they're going to be taken care of properly. They're going to be taken care of in a way that they know that the customer is going to be satisfied. They know the customer is not going to be frustrated.
They're going to be happier with the builder when they're north of National Lumber. The process can be very difficult, but we at National Lumber try to make it fun.
In a lot of instances, contractors refer their customers to a particular place to buy paint, kitchen cabinets. We are a company that's dealt with contractors for over 80 years. So we know what the interaction has to be between the contractor, their customer, and us, the supplier.
With National Lumber, you'll do it right the first time.
Visit national-lumber.com.
Have you ever dreamed of starting your own business? Amazon is looking for leaders to build their own package delivery companies in their communities. If you're passionate about hiring and coaching great teams, the Amazon Delivery Service Partner Program might be for you. With built-in demand, access to Amazon's technology and experience, as well as pre-negotiated discounts with vendors, this is a chance to grow and build a logistics business with Earth's most customer-centric company. Logistics experience is not required. To learn more, visit Amazon.com/opportunity. That's Amazon.com/opportunity.
Hi, this is Steve Andrews. When there's flooding in the streets, let your neighbors know to call the Sump Pump Geeks at 1-844-433-5225 or visit us online at sumppumpgeeks.com.
8:23 and on the lookout for brake lights this morning. We check in with Lori Grandy to look at the Subaru retailers of New England all-wheel drive traffic on the trees.
All right, first up there in Quincy, Jeff, we have that crash that's continuing to be investigated involving a pedestrian earlier. Beale Street is closed off in either direction between Chapman Street and Hancock Street, so keep that in mind. It continues to be closed off there. Also, the expressway northbound, still a sluggish pocket there between Savin Hill and Southampton Street. The southbound side been dealing with the solar glare. Bright sunshine slowing ride between the Burnsburg Parkway and the split in Braintree. Let's check out the downtown now with Chris Neck in the WBZ News Radio Traffic Copter.
Well, Lori, we had a problem over on Star Drive West. It was a medical emergency right near the Longfellow Bridge and the off-ramp to Charles Street. That has been taken care of. I'm assuming they've been taken right into Mass General, which is right there. So things are open again, but the Leopard down ramp is taking the hit for this. It is jammed end-to-end trying to get on Star Drive. Now the inbound Tobin Loop ramp is also slow, so it's going to take a little while for all of that to ease out again. Kristen Ack in the WBZ News Radio Traffic Copter.
95 northbound continues to be sluggish from the Ponton Street getting onto 93. Work crews have set up once again today on Route 2, this time right by Jackson Road in Devens on the westbound side, so just keep that in mind. Two major roadways in New Hampshire are closed right now. First off, the Everett Turnpike northbound traffic being detoured off at Bedford Road due to a crash there in Merrimack, New Hampshire, and in Portsmouth, New Hampshire, 95 northbound traffic is being detoured off at the Spalding Turnpike because of a crash on that ramp. Lori Grandy, WBZ's traffic on the 3.
It'll be an interesting weekend as far as the weather is concerned. We check the 4-day WBZ AccuWeather forecast. Here's meteorologist Dean DeVore.
It is going to be a dry weekend. It's just going to be a lot colder than today. We do have one spot, and that would be this evening. I do think some flurries and a couple of snow showers as we replace what is some not so cold air that will be in today in the low to mid 40s and the real feels in the 30s with the gusty breeze. And then this front comes through with those flurries and snow showers. Then the rest of the weekend itself, just cold and blustery. Highs near 30 tomorrow. Real feels single digits teens. I'm looking at single digits teens. Real feels still with that cold wind and some sunshine on Sunday. We cloud up Monday. The interesting time is Monday night into Tuesday. The models are consistent now saying that this storm may miss us to the south and west, maybe as close as southwestern Rhode Island for some precipitation, but I'm not so sure on that. We'll keep you up to date as we go through the weekend of WBZ, Boston's News Radio.
There's 35 now in Boston. Good morning, 8:26. And a look at New England's business now. Big debate is raging on in Portland, Maine over how much to pay minimum wage workers. The fight comes from the rate of pay during declarations of state emergencies, like, say, a pandemic. In a case that is likely headed to the state Supreme Court, a Superior Court judge says a ruling is expected soon. Timing is everything, too. A new law increases the hazard pay rate in Portland, Maine, but confusion among businesses comes from a lack of clarity about whether hazard pay was to kick in last month or December of this year. Upon further review, Amazon will not be opening a distribution center in New Hampshire. Rumors have been flying that a new and massive warehouse will be built in Kingston, but turns out the the planet's largest retailer, is not the one moving in search of a much-needed weekend. And here it comes. An Arctic blast, however, is coming our way as well. On the way on WBZ, after sleeping in the cold, New Hampshire National Guard troops are being called home. Turns out a heck of a lot of us were watching the inaugural day speech. And Senator Bernie Sanders, fashionista? Details on those stories and more coming up. It's 8:27.
Make this the best winter ever in a brand new all-wheel drive 2021 Subaru Forester, starting at $24,795 with 1.9% financing for up to 72 months. The Forester comes standard with Subaru Starlink Multimedia, featuring Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, making it safe and easy to stay connected. No ski latch? No problem. Thanks to the extra wide rear gate, the Forester has plenty of room for you to refresh and unwind between those runs down the mountain. Buckle up for the best winter ever in the all-wheel drive 2021 Forester, starting at $24,795 with 1.9% financing for up to 72 months. For complete details and to find your authorized Subaru retailer, visit SubaruofNewEngland.com.
YourHomeForSale.com is your advantage in today's real estate market anywhere in Greater Boston. Trust the experts at the Home Advantage team of Gibson Sotheby's International Realty. Visit YourHomeForSale.com.
Hi, this is Steve Akers. Make your sump pump happen by calling 1-844-433-5225, SumpPumpGeeks.com.
Hi, it's Anna of Your CBD Store in Needham. Visit us at Your CBD Store in Needham today.
Now open with free shipping, delivery, and curbside pickup. Call to order or order online. YourCBDStoreInNeedham.com.
I want to break free. Ready to break free? Plan your future vacation with Norwegian Cruise Line and enjoy 30% off all destinations, including Alaska, Europe, and the Caribbean. Plus, receive 5 free offers, including free open bar, free excursions, and much more. Book today at ncl.com. Call your travel advisor or 1-888-NCL-CRUISE. Offer ends soon. Norwegian Cruise Line. Sail safe. Feel free. Ships registry the Bahamas and USA.
WBZ News Radio, where Boston hears it first. After piece of history on this inauguration day, first woman, first black American, and first South Asian vice president. Vice President Kamala Harris sworn in by Supreme Court Justice Sonia Sotomayor as it unfolds on WBZ, Boston's News Radio. Celebrating 100 years of public service to New England, this is WBZ News Radio, an iHeart radio station. Good morning, 8:30 here in Boston. Some clouds have cropped up in the city all of a sudden. It's 35 degrees. We'll see the sun again today as temperatures top 40 degrees. Bitter blast of cold is headed our way this upcoming weekend. Thanks for coming along for the ride this morning. I'm Jeff Brown, and here's what's happening. With a front row seat to both White House administrations, Dr. Anthony Fauci takes a swipe at his old boss.
But it is very clear that there were things that were said, be it regarding things like hydroxychloroquine and other things like that, that really was uncomfortable because they were not based on scientific fact.
Now on board with President Biden's chief medical advisor, Fauci says he'll let the science speak when it comes to coronavirus, and it can speak volumes. Estimates indicate that by Valentine's Day, 500,000 Americans will have died from the virus. So, the president rolls out his plans to attack coronavirus head-on. ABC News correspondent Kenneth Moulton says it's raising some eyebrows.
President Biden has promised 100 million vaccinations in his first 100 days in office. But he's facing questions about that plan, given that the U.S. has already been able to reach 1 million shots per day.
When I announced it, you all said it's not possible. Come on, give me a break, man.
Biden is also promising regular appearances from Dr. Anthony Fauci, who had a rocky relationship with former President Trump.
President Biden is expected to sign more executive powers today. He will sign 2 more orders, this time to help the hungry and improve workers' pay. Well, this has been a bumpy ride of late for Cambridge drug maker Moderna. Its coronavirus vaccines have been sidetracked by side effects, and now thousands of doses have been spoiled locally. WBZ's James Rojas says there's a problem in Jamaica Plain.
The 1,900 spoiled doses of the vaccine were discovered by pharmacy staff. A spokesman for the VA Boston healthcare system says the freezer holding the Moderna vaccine was in a secure location and had an alarm system installed. The plug, however, to the freezer was found loose after a contractor accidentally removed it while cleaning. The Moderna vaccine needs to be stored in very low temperatures or else it will spoil. Now, there is an investigation underway, but good news is this should not disrupt the VA's vaccination effort. Replacement doses are being brought in. In Jamaica Plain, James Rojas, WBZ, Boston's News Radio.
For the first time in almost 1 year, the Bruins are back at the Garden and steal a win from the Flyers in a shootout, but no one was in the building to see it. One fan who has been there every night for the past 42 years will never be there again. And last night, a tribute from the Bruins to that lifelong fan who recently died from COVID-19.
From their home in Fargo, Massachusetts, tonight Stevens family and friends accompany Todd Angeli for the singing of our national anthem.
WBZ's Jim McKay has more on one national anthem a family in Somerville will never forget.
Todd Angeli, Bruins national anthem singer, last night on the steps outside the home of Steven Sapola, who died back on January 12th. Complications of COVID-19. A lifelong fan of the black and gold, season ticket holder for over 40 years, getting the send-off of a lifetime before the Bees dropped the puck against the Flyers. His family watching Todd Angeli belt out our nation's anthem outside of their Somerville home. Boston's News Radio.
Show of respect. It is 8:33. Check the roads now with Laurie Grandy and the Subaru retailers of New England all-wheel drive traffic on the threes.
All right, still have some problems out there, Jeff. Northbound Expressway continues to be one of them. It's very heavy from Savin Hill to Southampton Street. Southbound looks better for us now. Lever Connector is still tied up. Coming off of 93, getting onto Storrow Drive. It's affected the Tobin Bridge loop ramp a bit there as well. 95 northbound, tied up between the Ponton Street and 93. Sluggish, not really stop and go, but watch out for work crews once again today on the Cape. Route 6 westbound, right by Station Avenue. They've also set up on Route 2 westbound, right by Jackson Road and Devens with that long-term ongoing work project there. Keep in mind, due to a serious crash, 95 northbound. This is in Portsmouth, New Hampshire, but it is really affecting a big spot there. 95 northbound, the route to the Spalding Turnpike is closed. Lori Grandy, WBZ's traffic on the 3.
Well, we are going to see the sunshine again today. Some clouds. Cloud bank has moved into Boston for the moment. 35 degrees for the moment. We're going to see temperatures eventually topping 40. It is going to be above average once again today after a month-long streak ended suddenly yesterday. This streak is going to end at 1 day, however, because an Arctic blast of cold starts to push in tonight. We'll see temperatures dropping into the teens and 20s under partly cloudy skies. Some sunshine both Saturday and Sunday, but it won't help much as bitter cold will be in control here. Temperatures won't make freezing either days, and in fact the winds is going to play a factor as well. 35, and now some clouds here in Boston at 8:35 Friday morning. Delayed once, pushback grows to put a final stop to this year's Summer Olympic Games in Tokyo, but officials insist it's time to play the games.
Japan's government denies reports that the Tokyo Summer Games are doomed. The Times of London, citing a senior government source, reported there's consensus that holding the games would be too risky in light of coronavirus. Though Japan has fared relatively well during the pandemic, it is struggling to get the virus under control, and major cities